disabilities, and I know they view me, I would never in my life slag anybody with a disability. That's my one limit. The only people in this world I would never mock, because I've got people that have been disabled in my family. So go on, show me. Put it on your video, clown nose. Come on, clown nose. No, this guy sounds like the Count for Sesame Street. Basically, they've been running an emulator and making it a business, which Yazoo gets shut down for. They paywall games for over 2 years. I pointed this out, get blocked on their X account because I pointed that fact out. Then it is alive right after they blocked me. I am very disappointed that we have had games on the Patreon, the subscription for over 2 years. I will start to give the games away. Number 2. That's how this guy talks. It's the most boring live stream you'll ever see on YouTube. It's terrible. They've only got viewers because we're giving all the games away that have been sitting on Patreon or subscription for over 2 years. One of those games never even get fixed, and they've got to charge a subscription. And what they've done at Christmas, which was totally out of order. Wait a line. We are doing Christmas gifts. It's only for Patreons. And what we are going to do is we are going to give away games where we have fixed the graphics. They were charging for fixing the graphics using the elf load. That's pathetic. That is when that was a straw that broke the camel's back. When these people are putting paywalling graphic fixes, and then the audacity where Mario Kart was free to charge for the updates. That's another thing we were doing. The updates to the game that's already working. They were charging Patreon subscription for updates to a game. One of those games they had on Patreon subscription was on the fucking Switch. Paywalling a game, an arcade game that's already on the Switch. That's embarrassing. And not only that, but I can't get too political. He says it was because they took the flag away, right? There was a certain flag he had up, which was really rude. No reading the room at all in the political landscape. And he's only getting, and he says, I talked about Palestine, I talked about Israel. He had one flag on show. Can you guess what flag he had on show? The one that's killing millions and slaughtering babies, women and children. There's an international warrant out for the Prime Minister, and you're in a country that's probably part of the ICC. Shame on you. Utter shame on you. This is what it says. I now have content for new YouTube channel. You see that? Built them up on Discord for all this. And you ought to see the hate. Go look at my Twitter. Sorry, X account. And you'll see the hate I got out of people, and not one of his mods says anything to any one of them, because all want to suck his ass. Ain't that right, Reaver? And Reaver, I remember one time you tried to dox me. Bad move. Oh, that's right. I think I gave you a warning about the hack you were going to get. Didn't take a warning, did you? I'm not saying it was me, I'm saying I heard it in the grapevine. I warned them. I says, you're going to get hacked. Never listened. And they get hacked and they get kicked off Patreon. And try guess what, Reaver? Part of that was because of me. Get up you. So, you've got this opportunity to apologise to me right now for lying. Right now, I warned you, I put it on GitHub. GitHub's looking at you. YouTube's looking at you now. YouTube get back to me like that. The minute I mentioned them, did you report it on YouTube? I sure did. They're looking at it. I'm going to tell your little organisation bit by bit. And by the way, Reaver, your devs are not so anonymous. That's all I'm going to say. Oh dear. You want a good story about this guy, right? Tries to act all gangster. wee bit overweight, not a matter of that. You ought to see the state of the videos. He had these really cheap, nasty looking prostitutes on a boat that he hired, right? Wearing gimp masks. I fucking shit you not. You can go back and check it on the YouTube channel. He's acting all gangster with the gold teeth and all that. And then he's sitting, greeting. For you that don't know greatness, he was sitting crying about gangsters pulling him up in his own country. I'm a big deal because I am politician in my country. He sat there greeting about it, mate. Like a shitbag. Grassing him in. But hey, you act a big gangster in your videos and all that with your cheap looking woman. You need to get a grip of yourself, pal. Come to Scotland, mate, you get fucking laughed at. Utter laughed at. And see on the GitHub and all, just me saying to him, look, and they actually deleted it, and I says to him, you better get that taken down or I'm going to take legal action, because in the EU, defamation of character and slander is by law against the law. So, and they took it away, put it back up, and you ought to hear what people were calling me, and they allowed it. All because he lied. Absolute filth that does that. Absolute filth. I don't know if he's still there or if anybody's banned him, but he's got a cheek to follow me. Mate, you honestly, I'm going to thank you for the follow. See, I used to promote TeknoParrot before they were doing this nasty, horrible route. I used to stream the games on here all the time. I used to do that emulator and promote it all the time until they were doing that nasty, nasty route. No, I'd be ashamed of themselves. Pure greed. He says it was going to go open source. When? Just make open source. You've made your money. Don't make it you've not made your money, mate. You've made your money. If you look up on Patreon, the amount of money you've made, just greedy now. Absolute greed. So it is. Pure greed. That's how Yazoo got took down. And see if I find out, once I get all the details, and I find out you're a proper business and you've been paying devs. Oh. Translator anyone. Listen count. Thinks he's funny, look. Mate, go watch it. Go watch one of the YouTube videos. Honestly, you piss yourself laughing. He's mocking me for my accent. And I don't sound like the guy from Sesame Street. Number 2. River, should I talk like this? Like the guy from Sesame Street. Would that make it better?
Okay. This is
Sadly,
not
Sable.
what I expected.
I know, Sable. Guy's a clown, man. I put clowns in. I need you to create content for my extremely boring YouTube live where I think I'm popular, but people there get free weekly subscription to TeknoParrot or hope that you give away a game that's been 2 years in Patreon. Know your place. Destroying emulation, that's what they're doing. In short, these are the people that are destroying emulation. I've been using emulation since I was young, and it was always about the good of the community, and they're trying to make it a business like Yazoo. You should use my accent that I can understand. What, boring, monotoned, no character, nothing, bland. Hey, you must get hold of woman. Seriously, you must get a hold of him, mate, with that voice.